A series Note to Self is based on this idea. If you could offer insights and advice to a younger you, what would you say? This morning, popular NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt Jr. writes about his relationship with his legendary dad and his own racing career.
To a 16-year-old Dale Jr. Now, writing this letter to you is going to force me to think pretty deeply about my life, and you know thinking deeply was never one of your favorite activities. You always did and always will shoot for the C on your report card. Anything more than that is always going to be a surprise to you, right? You just got your driver's license, your heart belongs to no one, and you're going to spend a lot of nights laying in the bed of your S10 pickup truck out in the field, staring up at the stars, worrying about your future.
Well, I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. I love it.
Your father's accomplishments on the racetrack already cast a pretty heavy shadow over your existence. He's going to accomplish more in the years to come. And your fear of living anonymously and forgotten, that's going to grow. Now, you don't have much of a connection with your mother, and your efforts in that regard are disappointing. In the future, she's going to become a consistent, prominent figure in your life. But you shouldn't waste the years in between. Her love is a truly unconditional kind. You shouldn't take it for granted. Now, living under your father's roof doesn't bridge this incredible gap between you two guys. But in due time, you will enjoy the most incredible relationship with him. One afternoon, after you crash your car, you're going to go home thinking your career is over. And busting in through the door comes your dad, wondering why you're sitting on your tail, feeling sorry for yourself. And you and him are going to go on the back steps, and for the next 2 hours, you're going to have the most influential conversation you ever had with him. He's going to finally assure you of what lies ahead. You'll share laughs and triumphs at his side. It'll be in your best interest that when those times come, that you get everything out of them you possibly can. I mean, when it's you and him, in that moment, you live it to the fullest.
We've lost Dale Earnhardt.
Hey, you want to be a race car driver, so let's talk about the racing. When I look at your career from the start of go-karts all the way up to Cup today, it's going to feel clunky and impromptu, and it's going to be lacking in successes. But
Earnhardt for the lead.
Fortunately for you, every weekend there'll be another race. Now, with that said, you're going to be so deathly frightened of potential failure that you're not going to realize just how much fun you're having. You're going to win a lot of races. As painfully shy as you are, you'll accomplish and overcome in arenas not just limited to driving cars. You're going to meet presidents. You're going to guest on late night shows. I mean, it's incredible, but it's true. And that's not too bad for a guy who changes oil for a living. Yes, you're going to change oil for a couple years. It's not as bad as it sounds. Overall, you just need to be more sure of yourself. You're going to do great things, man. You're going to have an awesome life. You have a great heart, and it's going to stay with you throughout. So don't be so timid and worrisome about the future, so much so that you can't enjoy the present. You're there worried about me here. You just need to go have some fun, man. Jump in that S10 and go down the Concord and cruise the strip. Because you're going to be here soon enough.
That's from my home state of North Carolina. And what I'm struck by as he talked about his dad, who had a unique hold on the NASCAR racing fans, live life to the fullest and drive to the fullest.
His dad and talking about his mom, I have to say that's one of the most personal ones I've seen that we've done. And when he said, you're going to do great things, not bad for a guy who changes oil for a living. Boy, Dale Earnhardt. I feel
Great driver.
Earnhardt Jr., nicely done. Prince